Hey guys, welcome back to Clownfish TV. This is Kneon. I am here with Geeky Sparkles.
Hello.
And we're going to talk about the MCU because somebody's got to. It's dead in the water right now.
Pretty much.
So anyway, it was kind of sort of not officially announced. I don't know where they got this. Is Diz Insider, so who the hell knows? It wasn't really officially announced yet, but apparently they've cast their America Chavez.
Allegedly, possibly, maybe.
Allegedly, possibly, maybe, for the MCU, and it's this young girl here. I think it's Social Gomez from, let's see, she's in the Babysitters Club on Netflix.
Okay.
Cute kid, right? Now, very young for America Chavez, because America Chavez is like late teens, early 20s, I think. But you would think that people would be thrilled. You would think that Twitter would be thrilled that America Chavez... again, a character that a lot of people consider a quote-unquote SJW.
I was going to say people hate it, but you know,
that they're going to bring her to the MCU. You'd think Twitter would be thrilled. They are not, and you know why?
I know why, but you tell them.
I'm going to tell you why. She's too light-skinned.
That's right, because don't you know if you're a certain ethnicity that there's only one color you all come in?
That is correct. She is the wrong choice, according to Twitter, because her skin is too light to be America Chavez. Who I need to remind people, America Chavez is technically not Latina. She's technically an alien that looks Latina. It's complicated. Anyway, this kind of lends credence too, because just a day or two ago, Marvel Comics put a big thing out talking about America Chavez again. She looks awfully light-skinned.
I was saying she looks pretty light-skinned to me.
Yeah, right. And they're trying to make her happen, kind of like Captain Marvel, where we can't let her not happen, or Ms. Marvel. She has to happen. We're gonna make America Chavez happen. So they had a comic out a couple years ago. It was pretty terrible, and then they brought her back more recently, and I think they did a better job with her, apparently. But they're gonna make her happen. And here we go. Just some of the tweets.
She looks about right to me.
This isn't America Chavez.
Why not?
She could have been perfect. Not mine.
Why?
Because she's darker skinned. And there are people literally making that comment. Not my America Chavez. Not my America Chavez.
But when I say not my Little Mermaid...
You're not allowed to.
Because they keep taking characters that are redheads and changing them and race swapping them all the time. And that's okay.
Isn't America Chavez brown and not white?
She's brown.
Not white.
You guys do all know that when you go to another country or different ethnicity, that there are different shades of people, right? Just like you have different people that are white, all white, but they come in different colors. That's why you have makeup on colors. You have people that are black and they come in different colors. That's the way it works for pretty much everywhere.
Yeah, this light skin versus dark skin bullcrap needs to stop. It's never enough for Twitter. She could have been perfect because she's darker. We had multiple comments. You ain't got a problem with Arrow being black, so why is this whole America Chavez thing any different? I was surprised. I saw people talking about it. I'm like, okay, so what? They're salty. They cast America Chavez because I know we've got Ms. Marvel, and they're trying to build the Young Avengers, or the whatever the hell they're called now, the younger group of like 2015 Marvel characters. And I thought people would be happy, and they're not.
You think? I mean, I can see they cast a white person. Okay, I can see it, but they didn't.
This is America Chavez.
Why? Because she looks more like you?
Yeah, pretty much.
I'm just going to call it out because that's America Chavez because you want her darker because she looks more like you.
But this is America Chavez too.
You do know that there's many books and there's many different versions of the skin tone or whatever. And because not everybody that's Hispanic looks exactly the same damn way.
I'm going to address that here in a couple minutes after we read some more dumb tweets.
Okay.
This is actually a smart tweet because he's right. Mr. Muffin is right. This is your reminder that America Chavez technically is not a Latina girl. She's from a different planet and has no Latin American heritage, biological or adoptive. It's awkward the way Marvel keeps acting like she's Latina despite having 0% Latin American heritage. That is actually true.
Which was the first thing you mentioned in this video.
So I'm going to put this out there. So for those of you who have been watching the channel for any length of time, you will know that my childhood was kind of weird. I bounced back and forth between coasts, and my family is mixed. Actually, my stepdad and his family, they're from Mexico. They're Latino. And, the thing is, being around and growing up around a lot of Latino people, I have seen a lot of diversity in skin tones. Let's put it that way. I've seen Latino people that you could swear were just white folks, with darker hair, and I've seen Latino people that were very, very dark. So there's a lot of diversity in skin tone.
That's how it is for any ethnicity.
Right.
There's a lot of diversity in skin tone.
And so I was kind of shocked and appalled. Again, where I went to school, we had a lot of Latino kids. We had a lot of Asian kids, and the fact that you're to be a Latino, you have to be this dark.
Isn't that stereotyping?
That is very well. People
wouldn't that be the bad thing to do?
It would be.
I mean, I'm just saying. I love the hypocrisy. I love how everybody else is racist and stereotyping while they themselves are being racist and stereotyping.
Yeah, it is. I have to tell you, it is kind of a racist-y thing to assume that all Latinos, and to basically...
Well, they're just mad because they want someone who's dark skinned like them.
And to, call this poor girl out. She's 14 years old.
Yeah, I'd be more worried about the fact that I think they cast someone too young.
Yeah, I think this is sort of like... it's same with Ms. Marvel. I was like, why is she so young, know? But people will probably complain about her not looking, I don't know, Pakistani
They're
enough.
probably trying to go with the cuties vibe. Oh, I'm sorry, they're too old for that.
No, but both of the characters, like America Chavez and Ms. Marvel, they've cast like very young looking girls, in these roles. But I think part of it too is, these kids are going to grow up quick. So
I think that's what it is. Yes.
So if you want them to be 17, 18 years old,
that's
cast
how long
them now.
they can get to it. They haven't cast now, but we don't know what's going on. It could take a while, and by the time they get to it, they could be a lot older. So, that there's reasons for it. But this is absolutely stupid. This is just really dumb.
So again, you got to ask who the actual racists are to say
who's stereotyping.
Who's stereotyping to say that this poor girl who, to me, looks authentically Latino, to say that she is not capable of being America Chavez because
the comic books made her darker, and some of the issues.
Some of them, like I said, here it's So this is a stupid thing, and Twitter is never happy. And this is what we talk about on this channel. Like even when you give Twitter everything that they want, they're not happy.
They keep, and then people like me who are redheads keep getting race bent. Our characters keep getting race bent right and left. Our representation just keeps going down the toilet completely. But that's okay.
Yeah.
But, heaven forbid you cast someone who's the actual right ethnicity of what they portray her as, even though like someone else says she's an alien, doesn't really matter. And how dare they, because she's not dark as they want her to be. I'm like, you guys are parodying yourself at this point.
Yeah, it is a parody. It's like Twitter is just a parody. And these studios, they need to stop listening to Twitter.
I agree 100%.
Because Twitter is not the real world. Like these people statistically on Twitter are probably less than like 2% of the population, and a lot of them don't buy this stuff anyway, and they're just looking for things to be offended about and bitch about. So I wish her well. I hope she does well. She looks like a cute kid.
Well, they'll probably take it away from her at this point because that
would be incredibly douchey.
Because she's not as dark as some of these people think that she should be.
Yeah. Welcome to Twitter. It's never enough. Never enough. All right, we're going to wrap this one up. Please subscribe for more pop culture news, views, and rants, and we'll talk to you guys later.
Bye.